I came.
Need a harbor master.
A Natalie Portman.
Harbor master. Natalie Portman. Oops.
Okay, so you travel down the stairs to the dock, and as you're going down there, the farther and farther you get down these steps, the temperature starts to get a little bit colder as you get closer to the surface of the water. The whole wind phenomenon that happens on a large body of water meeting land hits you as a not strong but stronger than where you were standing before. A breeze starts to flow across. You can smell some of the salt in the air from the sea. And as you get closer to the docks, you start to smell the usual smell of docks with fish. There are different scents of smoke. You can smell some sort of something cooking nearby, but you can't tell where it's coming from. There are men bustling here and there with fishing lines. Some are unloading nets and barrels, and there are people walking around barking orders or maintaining order or taking docking fees. So if you want to find somebody that is like a harbor master, you can see one walking around with a small clipboard, and he's jotting down just different things on it right now.
Oi! Try to get his attention just by going, oh!
It's so noisy here with a large winch kind of arm is unloading large pieces of inventory from a ship. He can't hear your grunt.
Right in next to his face and just do it again.
I sneak up right behind him and just go, Well, just a grunt. Yeah, I do the Tim Allen.
I tap him on the other shoulder.
Is this guy deaf?
Yeah.
From one side, he hears the and turns as he's getting tapped on the other shoulder, and he quickly spins his head around, and he's kind of confused as to what's going on right now. He doesn't know if he's being attacked or pranked or what.
Sorry, it's just a funny prank. Sorry about it.
Just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
How did you know my name?
Prank?
If you perception check from TK and Tyler, since you guys are the one who went up to him.
Okay, perception.
I got an 11.
You got a 12.
No,
I know that was your
done the
first
perception
one.
before.
I thought you double rolled again.
No.
No.
I'd got an 11.
Here
Tyler
comes mine.
got, less than.
Oh no.
So, Heskar, you're the only one to see this, but just quickly glancing at his clipboard, there is a name written at the very top, Breau.
Bro.
His name's Bro.
Uh,
Well met, bro.
Harbor Master Bro. We require transportation.
Where are you needing to go?
Angler. Oh, I'm not even there.
Yeah, it's Angle.
Well, we're on a important assignment from the guild. We're going to be going to Angler's Island to investigate some missing fishermen.
Do you know the guild? Capital T, capital G?
Not many people around here don't know the guild.
Well, if you're aware of the guild, I mean, I would imagine that you know they send us on all kinds of missions, and this one seems to be one that we certainly need to be able to get to Angler's Island quickly. Do you know of anybody here that might be able to take us there?
Let me look at the letter. And he takes a moment to look down the manifest of who's currently docked and what they are doing there, whether it's somebody who actually does transport people or goods, or they're just a fishing boat, or what they are. And he takes a couple minutes to just look it over, and he taps on it a couple of times. Aha! Found one. A small rowboat is the only thing that I see available at the current moment. Let me ask the owner if he would be willing to part with it for a short amount of time. And he walks off down the dock to talk to a man who's like, he's barely got anything on. It's just a pair of overalls, and like he's very clearly like waterlogged. And this is like a wharf rat kind of a dude, where he spends a lot of his time kind of getting nothing done, but being around the water and the wharf. And you see the two of them conversing.
So, can I do like is he kind of indicating like the guy's boat? Like, do we see which one it is?
Well, the guy is actually just standing like nearer the end of the dock. There's no boat like that matches the description of a small fishing boat that's right next to him, so you can't like put two and two together at this point. But the wharf master is like pointing back to you guys and using his hands to kind of gesture about, you know, whatever they're discussing.
You know, just kind of maybe taking a peek at the map, see if I can estimate how long it would take us to get to Angler's Island. Do we know by chance?
By rowboat.
Yeah, how long will it take us to row there?
Well, I guess you know, kind of not really kind of dallying around. Yeah, just I guess you know, trying to figure out how long.
Well, going straight from Crimson Grove to Angler's Island would probably take a couple of days. But if you want to like island hop, you can go to that first island that is, you know, like triangulated between Giant's Belt, Angler's Island, and Crimson Grove. You can probably get there in like 5-6 hours maybe.
I guess you know, rolling up that map. I guess maybe trying to force the or at least getting a little bit more information. Approach both of them while they're conversing.
Okay, and what do you say?
Pardon me, sir. You know, just to give you a little more information, as I'm sure Harbor Master Bro might have mentioned, we are on the guild business, and I was wondering. I see here that you know, we could certainly take an aquatic path to Angler's Island, but have you had anyone island hop before, and has that perhaps shortened the time take to get there? We are dealing with potentially missing individuals, and with each you know, day that passes, more and more people could potentially go missing.
Yes, some do that, but it probably would be best to take that path. There are certain things in the ocean here that you don't want to be caught unawares of. So maybe safer to take a little bit of refuge on the islands when you can.
Fair enough. I mean,
You know better than us.
you know, if this is a, as you say, a better decision, I suggest then we will take that. Would it be possible for us to acquire passage to the island by all three of us?
And Harbor Master Bro turns to the guy, and the guy just shrugs his shoulders and says, "Shoot, they want the boat, let them have it. Not doing me much good."
Oh, thank you. And which boat is this again? Kind of looking, casting my vision around the boats.
It's that one over there. And he points like down like 3 or 4 docks down, where you see a fishing boat that is just big enough to fit the 3 of you and a much smaller person like Hingman is. If you were 4 medium-sized creatures, you might have a hard time fitting on this thing comfortably, but thankfully you do have a diminutive member in your party.
Carry-on luggage size.
Yeah, overhead compartment.
Yeah, there you go. Well, if we can take this from you. We would like to leave post haste.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, so like I said, it's probably like around 4 o'clock right now. So if you guys leave right now, you will be sailing at nighttime, which is going to be a lot more dangerous, especially since none of you really specifically have like nautical training.
I'd like to tip the harbor master gold, and who else is helping us? Is it two men? The other guy owned the boat.
It's just some old,
Yeah, old fisherman dude.
So I'm gonna tip the harbor master
you don't
the
know.
gold. Thanks for your help.
Okay, he happily takes it and just pockets it and gives you a nod. If he had a hat, he would tip it at you.
Well,
I subtly tip my salad.
do you happen to have any accommodations for us to perhaps, spend the night and break out at first light?
Does the guild have a station here?
Good idea.
They've got a small outpost if you want to visit them.
Probably
I
should.
think we should. It's free housing.
Yeah.
Where is this station located?
Right, you're going to want to go back up the stairs to the main level. You're going to want to find the center of the main level where a lot of the stuff goes on in there. The outpost of the guild is going to be a small building with the symbol that you see there on your armbands plastered on the outside. So that was where you will find the guild.
This dude on drugs?
I kind of like slow blink at him.
I think he might be possessed.
You do fine sense, goddamn.
Nope.
I got one more.
Okay, evidently no. The answer is no.
Oh, I got two more.
Well,
He's just
I guess
salty.
with his half-assed directions, is it a pretty difficult time to find where he's talking about? I guess.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Cool.
I guess.
He doesn't usually have to like tell people about where it is because most people know about the guild and like know how to seek these people out. So he's just kind of like, how do I even describe this to somebody? It would be like if you guys were trying to tell somebody like who had never ever heard of it. If you were trying to explain to like somebody from the 1920s what Twitch is, you'd have to go about it in a really like weird way.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Over-explain things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll tip him another gold for the directions, even though it's kind of like, okay, whatever.
His eyes just go wide as he's getting another gold from you for really not doing a ton of work.
I'm very generous.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess.
It helped us. It saved us money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Saves us money.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the
Yes.
the guild building.
Yep, the
Yes.
guild station, whatever it is, or guild post.
Guild station.
And when you get there, it's just a very simple thatch building. Stepping inside, there are 5 beds. It's kind of like a longhouse, like a Viking longhouse setup, but it's not really that big. There are 5 beds against the east wall and the west wall. There is a small table in the center of the room where it could fit at least 10 people. There are counters and a couple of there's like a wash basin, and there is a small outhouse in the back. This is just like, come here, sleep, eat, recuperate, do what you need to do, and get on your way.
I'm
Kind of
flashing
a
my
building.
sigil on my headband, like it's a backstage pass, like in Wayne's World. I'm just like, right here, right here.
And there's only one, when you get there, there's only one person occupying it who is talking to them. They're a member of the guild, but they're more like just an employee who would be here to receive people and make sure that like the stocks are kept up for food and that the building isn't getting run down and all that. So he's kind of just like a caretaker of this place.
We come to rest.
While I'm there, I ask where the bathroom is, and then go rock a piss.
Like this.
In RL, yes.
Gotta keep it up.
I kind of step into, or I kind of lay my pack on one of the beds and then proceed to try and put the finishing touches on my little symbol for Gond.
I would like to find an open bed in a corner somewhere and continue reading my scrapbook.
You find a nice cozy little corner bed and you kind of you get yourself comfortable out of your armor, ready for a night's rest, and you take your scrapbook and start perusing through it. It's not late enough where you guys would be going to sleep, but it's definitely you can like relax. Nox, however, being his usual self, finds a bed, doesn't say a word, lays down, and like not even a minute later he's snoring. This man is a practiced sleeper.
I've honed my craft over many a bed.
I'm an old man. My weary bones.
My skill is unmatched.
You wish to go against me?
You'll never survive.
Have it.
It's high snooze.
Powers of narcolepsy. Or narcomancy, rather. Narcomancy.
I channel the
And-
powers of my deity, melatonin.
Sandman.
Melatonin, the
Melatonin
Greek
in the
Egyptian
ground. Back, yeah.
god.
I am the melatonin Ronin.
Melatonin.
Melatonin.
The melatonin. Oh god.
Good. But yeah, just me. You hear this like little tink 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 of me, just kind of like putting the finer etches.
Is he near me? Do I have to make a perception to see if that wakes me up?
Wake me up!
Wake me up.
Unless there's like a world-ending event or you've had enough sleep, you're not waking up for a whole lot.
I am so knocked out.
Like a rock.
But after that, yeah, I guess spending a little bit of time, finishing up what I can without, obviously fire. I, pocket it again.
You read your book? Oh, good job.
I actually
Learned it.
Oh yeah.
Tap the hangman again, and I, ask him, would like the armor to be reinforced again.
Mine? Hell yeah, dude.
So I spend the time for me to bless his armor.
Okay. And Hangman, what are you doing after you take your wicked piss?
I come back to join my bros and just kind of take lay of the land and see what the happity haps are.
You enter and you see me tapping in a corner here.
You just hear me going,
Yeah.
I'm louder than the hammer.
So,
I'm just like,
TK, will you make me a strength check, please, for your crafting?
Strength check.
Mhm.
Can do.
And Hangman, you see the Dragonborn sitting in a chair, just tapping away, completely oblivious to what's happening. He's totally involved in what is going on in his hands. Nox is dead out, just fucking log. He's sawing logs, and Wainwright is in the corner reading his scrapbook.
this is kind of a weird thing to
So-
walk in on.
Yeah, I can just imagine you're like dripping wax on there and then putting little parchments, drawings of bats in there too.
There's bats everywhere.
You're just like writing darkness. No parents.
Darkness, justice.
You're like
from
you're
the
like,
shadows.
You're like, yeah, I was gonna say, you're like circling all the alleys and you're just like dark at night.
Ambush location. A+.
Ambush rating. S plus.
So Hingelman just like stares down. I guess Wainwright like, what's this dude up?
Does he happen to see one of the side streets called Crime Alley and he's just like, don't go.
Slowly close the book and just curl up and cry.
You wipe your face with the page. You whip it out. You're like, okay.
Enough of this.